Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these beautiful bubbles behind me. They are super easy to make. I'm going to show you also a really great way of making sure that your bubbles stay inflated for the maximum amount of time. I would be expecting my bubbles to stay afloat and looking good for at least 3 weeks. Yep, 3 weeks. Honestly, it can be done. I know a lot of people say it can't, but if you're using the right equipment and you've got the right techniques, trust me, it can. Quite often they will go on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I will show you a picture of a bubble right now that has been inflated since the 16th of May 2021, and it is now the 10th of June, so it's been a long time, and you'll see that it looks really great still. So let's jump into how to do it. If you want to make this balloon today, this is what you will need. I have a 24-inch or 61 centimetre entwined hearts Qualatex Deco bubble. I have an 11-inch just married Qualatex pearl silver balloon. I have 8 Qualatex 5-inch white and silver latex balloons and a 260. This is actually a Sempertex chrome silver. Because I want to try and keep the mechanics of the balloon, which is the bits behind the scenes, the same colour as what we've got in the main design. So it's a good idea, if you can, to use the same colour for your tying off balloon, and that's what this one's for. You're also going to need a weight and some ribbon. Just your regular curling ribbon will be fine. This is the machine that I'm using today for these balloons. It's a Conwin split second sizer. It does 2 latex balloons at the same time if you want it to, and it has a foil regulator on the top right as well. I will be using the foil regulator today to inflate the bubbles. If you're working off a cylinder today, you are going to need a tilt valve, which will be for latex balloons, and I'll show you a link above now to a video where I explain how to use a tilt valve, what a tilt valve is, and how to attach it onto your cylinder if you are unfamiliar with that. This machine is quite an expensive piece of kit, but it's worth its weight in gold. If you've got one, you'll know. 2.2 seconds is going to inflate my balloon to 11 inches or just under. I have that set on 2.2 and my pressure gauge is set on about 30 psi so that it will inflate slower, which is what I prefer. This machine is brilliant in the sense that you can change this pressure setting here and it will make your balloons be inflated faster or slower. As you can see, it's covered in high float and glitter. It has been used a lot in the last 15 years, so if you've got one of these, you'll know how brilliant they are. If you haven't got one and you are starting out, I would recommend that this is the machine that you aspire to get when you are busy. I've already torn open the packaging for my bubble and I'm just going to unfold it now so we can see. They come quite flat, really well flat packed, and they come in the packaging with a moisture pack, and this is to ensure that the balloon doesn't go brittle. It's to keep the plastic of the bubble really soft and supple so that when you come to inflate it, it's not going to pop or rip in any way. So if your bubble doesn't have a moisture pack in it and it's a Qualatex balloon, you might not want to use it. You might want to return it to your supplier. So let's grab the latex balloons. As I said before, this is an 11-inch Qualatex pearl silver with just married and some little hearts on it. First thing to do with your bubble is just move the hand gel out of the way. Pop it on your inflator for a couple of seconds and just get a little bit of helium inside there. Then I like to grab myself either a drinking straw or a pencil or a paintbrush in this instance and just insert it into your balloon, and then this helps you to insert your balloon into the neck of your bubble. Okay. Okay, now we're going to inflate the outer bubble fully as much as we can. keep going until the inflator stops as much as you can. I'm using a foil inflator in this instance, and the reason that I do that is that I find it easier to inflate using that, and then I will use my latex inflator to do the one inside. So that's about done now. There are still wrinkles in it, but when I do the latex balloon, those will disappear. So lift it off and hold it as tightly as you can between your finger and your thumb. My split second sizer is set on 2.2 seconds. I might need to add a bit more to that, but we'll see. So then pop that onto there and inflate the latex balloon inside. And as you can see, all of the wrinkles have disappeared. Once you've inflated your balloon, you'll want to get the neck of your latex balloon and pull it down as much as you can. The way that the latex balloon is sitting inside will be determined by how far you pull that down. If you left it as it was, it would be a bit wobbly inside, and we don't want that. Okay, so I'll show you this up close now. So I'm just going to twist. Okay, and then sandwich the balloon between myself and the desk. And then I've got my 260 in the silver, and I'm going to hold it in one hand like this while still holding onto the balloon. So now I've got it like this, and then I pull it round very tightly and swap over. So now I'm holding the balloon in my little finger, and I'm just going to go round and round, and I'm pulling it really tight and stretching the modelling balloon as I do it. So now you can see there's a really tight seal being created around that latex balloon and the bubble. So we'll just go one more time for luck, and then we need to tie this off. So you can just carefully just tie it in a regular knot, and I usually tend to do 2 knots to make sure that it's nice and tight, and then we can cut off this extra bit. Then we can get our ribbon. This is again just normal curling ribbon. I'm going to do a cinch knot again, so just make a loop, wrap the loop around my balloon, and then I'm going to pull through the loop the 2 tails there of the ribbon. Just pull it nice and tight. Okay, and then I'm going to tie that again in a double knot just to make it really nice and secure. And I've just made a couple of quads of balloons in the white and the silver, and I'll just pop those on there. It gives it a nice finished look there. And to just attach those, I just pull my ribbon through and just do a figure of 8 around the balloons, and that's all done now. Thanks for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful. If you have, I'd love to see you for the next one, so please subscribe. Drop me a comment down below if you have any questions at all. I will always answer them. And hit the like button as well, that would be great. So all that's left to be said is have a great week, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!